you. Just checking the damage. Joe says it looks like I've had stuff slightly injected into my lips. Not bad, but except for the chunky scabby bits. That's not so good. Okay, so an update on the plan today. We're still finishing up breakfast and doing bits and pieces at the shelter. Gosh, it's really windy. We had a really windy night in the shelter last night, and it was quite cold. And given that it's June, I'm still surprised about how cold it is. I've just finished the last episode, and I was kind of thinking it was a bit boring. It was probably my boringest. You would have seen that last time. So probably a little bit less filming of me walking, or Joe walking, because that seems to cause me to fall over. So I'm going to try and focus a bit more on filming stuff that's happening. We have got about a 19-mile walk today to a shelter called the Partnership Shelter, which was famous because it used to have hot running water. It doesn't anymore, but what it's famous for now is it is close to a road, and it is possible to dial a pizza from there if you want to. We're a little bit over pizza. We also have quite a lot of food left in our bags, so we'll see what happens when we get there. But I think it's going to be a beautiful day today, but it just needs to warm up a little bit. We've got a bit of climbing to do. No ponies today, unfortunately, but there are 4 of us now. So Search Party, aka Rose, has caught up with us. So she's going to be walking with us for the next couple of days, which is really nice. Good morning, Charge.
Good morning, Flash and everyone else. There's the rabble.
The rabble behind you.
People we have to put up with.
So you're rocking your avocado hoodie this morning.
Yeah, we're in summer here in America on the Appalachian Trail, and it is freezing. There's a icy wind blowing through the trees. The shelter here is called Hurricane, and I think I know why. That wind last night was horrendous. It was cold. But anyway, today is another day and we get to do this.
Yeah, out of the wind, it's beautiful.
The sun's trying to get through, but we're in the wind, so I can't actually
comment on that.
No, not at all.
So what's today got in store for us?
Oh, just a little walk in the woods. We've got 19 and a half miles, and just ups and downs. And we're going to a place called Partnership Shelter.
Yes.
And we can order a dial-in pizza.
Or eat one of our dehydrated meals.
How motivating you are.
We've got 19 miles. We've just eaten the most underwhelming pro bars for breakfast. So
yeah. But we did have a hot cup of tea.
We had a hot cup of tea made with love.
Yes, I made it.
You did.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do make the cups of tea.
We might check in with you later today. I'm going to do less filming walking and more.
Why is that, Flash?
That's because I keep on falling over.
Yes, twice now you've fallen over.
I know. I was only filming once though.
Yes.
Okay. Right, I'll take my battered face and finish packing my bag.
You look beautiful with your big fat lip.
Slightly lopsided though.
Oh well.
7:28 and we are on the road. As Charge has said, we are heading north and have got about 19 miles to go. Plenty of time to do it. So we're just gonna walk steadily this morning, and I am going to say goodbye to Robert.
Bye, Robert.
Bye, Robert.
Goodbye.
Bye. And I'm going to be mindful of where I put my feet and not fall over stones and roots today. So I'm going to work at making a much more interesting video log today of our adventures, and just enjoy the sunshine. Hopefully the freezing cold wind will stop shortly. Good morning, Appalachian Trail. You're beautiful this morning. So when you get two white blazes on top of each other like this, it means the direction's about to change. So if I head along here a little bit further, you'll see we've got a tight right turn to go around. So it isn't just single white stripes, it's white or white blazes. It's white blazes positioned in different ways to give you information about what the trail is about to do for you. It's been a lovely start to the morning. Just quiet walking through these woods. Lovely soft path. Dappled sunlight. Charge is just turning around to make sure I'm looking at the ground while I do this, and I am. But just lovely, quiet, peaceful. No heavy, hard hills. Just a gentle up and down. I know that'll change, but right now, it's just beautiful. There are always alternatives. You could blue blaze if the water level's too high. We're not going to. The water level isn't too high. Oh, time for a drink. We're cracking along at a nice speed this morning, Charge.
2.9 miles per hour. It was all downhill.
Oh, there's a few little ups, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
Lovely.
Right, jersey's off. Joe, I think it's up there. 2 lines there, trails up there. Oh, it's the shelter. Do you want to go to the shelter for a cup of tea? For a drink of water? But it's not for us. That's for us. Okay. I'm sorry I suggested that you didn't know where you were going.
Yeah, I'm the leader.
Where are you taking me, Charge?
I'm taking you out for an experience in the Raccoon Branch Wilderness.
The Raccoon Branch Wilderness.
2 things to say to everyone.
Yeah.
Number 1,
Yeah.
we saw another bear. Not a good look, but it was a bear. And the other thing is that we had our first disagreement on the trail. And I was trying to fuss over Bridget because she's had 2 falls, and I told her to put the camera down and be careful crossing over the stream because there were slippery rocks and everything, and she gave me one of her frowns, which was quite a aggro frown, but I stood my ground and I said, Flash, give me that attitude, I'll put you across my knee and give you 3 spanks.
And I said...
And if you give me lip, I'll give you a 4th spank. Anyway, that's all I want to say.
And I said, the noises of the waterfall's too loud. I can't hear a word you're saying.
You did too. Bye.
Just over 11 a.m. and we've walked at 9.35 miles. We've decided that we're going to go stop at the shelter, sit down, have a snack, another snack, get some more water. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so the shelter was slightly further than I'd anticipated, and of course it's down a hill, but it's really pretty. It's got stone walls and it's got a chimney. well worth the 0.1 or so downhill. Obviously they get some pretty hardcore breezes and winds through here, because you can see there's a tarp at the front of the shelter that you can obviously connect and pull over to protect yourself from the elements. And also, if I come inside, you can see that there are bunks, there's an open fireplace, and more bunks and platforms. Very, very nice.
So here comes Flash, or cheap drunk, no alcohol, falls down all the time. Or I could call her Scarface, but not quite sure, but here she is. Hi!
Thank you. Current snake situation. Gonna throw a rock and make a noise. Oi. Is it alive?
Is that a beep?
Yeah. Okay. We might.
There it goes.
Is it moving?
Yep.
Ooh, it's long.
That's about 1.5 meters.
Come on. Okay. You ugly thing. He's gone. There through the trees after over 20 miles in a hillier afternoon than I had expected. Is the partnership shelter. So we're going to be staying here tonight. It's a double decker. It's a really good looking shelter, but even better, across the road I believe is some head office for the park service or something, and we can order pizza. Looks like we've got a fire pit over there with some chairs, and this is an extremely welcome sight. So we're at the head office of the park something service. I managed to get into the toilets before 4 o'clock when they closed them and had a quick wash. But the most important thing over here is the magic phone. This is the magic phone that we can use to call for pizza. Looks like there's a range of places we can call, but we're just going to call the pizza restaurant because they deliver right here. not even going to rate that privy. Hands down, that is one of the more gross privy experiences I've had. It gets a 1 out of 10 from me. Okay, so we're leaving the partnership shelter. Let's just go back and have a little peek at it through the trees. And we're walking towards the Park Service office. And you walk through here to get back on the trail. It was really convenient to have this place close to us yesterday. I managed to get into their bathrooms before they closed at 4 o'clock yesterday and had a nice, well, you know, like a sponge bath in the basin, which was fantastic. On the left-hand side here is a dumpster, so we were able to dump all of our rubbish, including all of our pizza boxes and stuff from the dinner that we ordered and had delivered last night, which was a huge relief. And I managed to get Coca-Cola out of their vending machine for me in charge before they closed. Sloth and Search Party are waiting currently in the front of the fire service office for us. We have a plan for today, and I'll come back to charge in a moment and he can give us an update on what the plan was. But let me just say that last night we had the biggest and the most ferocious storm that we've experienced so far on the trail. The rain was absolutely torrential. The thunder and lightning were out of this world, but we were tucked up inside, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And it's 7:30 and we are on trail. Good morning, Charge. Man standing in a road.
Hello, Flash.
Hello. Well, we made it through the night.
Yeah.
That was a
It's a crazy experience here.
yeah. It's very noisy being here, isn't it? It's trucks and cars and all sorts of stuff.
It's the main road that we're going to cross.
Yeah. So what's today got in store for us?
Well, hopefully we don't get too wet. But I know you've already spoken. Oh, it sounded like me this morning. The last night was crazy. That thunderstorm was unbelievable. I've never experienced, and it went on for about an hour and a half. And the thunder was directly above the shelter. The shelter,
Because the lightning was going crack,
yeah,
and then boom.
and it actually felt that we were in the clouds. Well, we're actually quite high in elevation anyway. So at least we're in the shelter. There's 4 people in tents. They are wet, but we were dry. We had a couple of crazy people there.
Yeah.
They arrived at the shelter at 4:30, just after we did. Just basically dropped their gear, crashed on the floor, and took up pretty much half the shelter. They were absolutely wasted, and then spent the whole night grunting, groaning, snoring, moaning, then rustling around.
They were feeling like crap this morning, though.
They were a pain in the ass. I had a lot of pleasure in packing up this morning. I didn't give a crap how much noise I made, which is not the shelter etiquette, but I didn't care.
She was clasping her head this morning, so
Yeah.
I think she was in a bit of pain.
Yeah, which was cool. So, my Garmin is crapped out.
That's not good. We need to go and... it shouldn't have, because it's brand spanking new and super expensive.
So, fiddle around with that. So, we're off to a hostel. I think we're walking 11 miles.
We walk 11 miles, then we're going to
No,
an alpaca farm.
alpaca farm.
There will be photos.
Yeah, it's a hostel. We've got a private room. And then we'll go into a town called Marion.
Yay!
And have some nice food, a beer. Might even have a Jack Daniels tonight. And
Bit of laundry. Then we'll find time to do some laundry and have a wash.
Yep, and restock. And
Reset too.
Yep, and then our journey keeps on going.
It's been kind of a messed up week.
No.
bad weather and all sorts of stuff.
Few injuries.
Few injuries. It's been an injury-ridden week, but we will reset and we will...
Guess what?
What?
We get to do this today. We don't have to actually do it.
Well, there's no way out of here at the moment except to walk, so there we go. Okay, charge. We'll get charging shortly. I'm looking down. So steamy. So steamy. A bit like Georgia. And everything is just so green and lush up here. So I imagine that steamy and hot is something that happens around here a lot. 4.6 miles in, and we've nearly done all of the hills. We've got a little push, maybe a few hundred feet up to the top, which will be about the 5-mile mark, and then we've got 6 miles downhill to our destination for the day. So it's steamy, very humid, feels a bit like Georgia at the moment, but we're making steady progress towards our destination. I don't know if you can hear it. That's not really the sound I like to hear as I'm walking under some power cables. It sounds dodgy. Right, I'm going to do it. Lindemont Mood School, 1894. I'm just going to peek and have a quick look inside. I think charge is going to carry on charging. This is an old schoolhouse that from 1894, which is still standing here. And I think, in fact, there is a chili bin over here that I'm going to have a little look in. Hikers only, it says. I wonder what's in the hikers only chili bin. Let me have a little look. Oh, they've got some treats. I think it's been well chewed. And in fact, we don't need any trail magic and treats because we have been very, very lucky. And we stop in about an hour, or in about 5 minutes to be fair. So this is cool. It's a bit of history. Let's keep going, Charge. What you doing? You don't look like a feral rabbit. You look like someone's bunny. What you doing? Ooh. Okay, so that's almost a wrap for the day in terms of walking. We've done about 10 miles and we're just looking for the turn-off to the farm and homestay that we're staying at tonight. Sloth has been in front of us all day because he was hoping to find some Wi-Fi. He had a meeting online, but we found him doing that at the schoolhouse, so he's doing that. Search party is up ahead. She's spending the day with us, but her parents aren't picking her up today because she is heading off trail for a wee while to visit her boyfriend in Maine. There is some discussion about us taking a day off tomorrow. We've had a really funny week. We've done some big miles. We've had some terrible weather and disappointments. We've had a bit of injury, and I think Charge would really like an opportunity to take a day off and just have a reset before we start back on the trail again. And I'm okay with that. You know, this isn't a race, and we aren't in a hurry. We've still got a bit of time yet. So hopefully when I get to our accommodation, I'll be able to talk to the owner and see if we can extend our stay. Otherwise, I will find accommodation elsewhere. Hopefully, I'll be able to show you some of the township that we're going to go into, which is called Marion, Virginia, and show you around the place we're staying because it sounds really interesting. I wonder if this means that we just walk over the railway tracks. I suppose so. Okay, what's that? I'm going in for a look. It's a turtle. It's a turtle. Hang on. Let's just zoom. Hey, little guy. What you doing? What you doing there? Are you alright? Are you doing okay? Oh, he's covered in pond scum, so he's just obviously just hanging out, doing a bit of sunbathing, and he hid back into the pond. God, bunny and a turtle in close proximity. Okay, out of the pathway onto this, we have 0.4 of a mile this way to our accommodation. But first, we're going to get a cold drink from the petrol station. Ah, parched. Absolutely parched. Oh. So having got our cold Coca-Colas, we've now, marched up the road. And here we go. The Long Neck Lair Alpaca Farm. That's where we're going. I do believe there's a man in dungarees on that tractor. Okay, and here we go. Hey guys, we'll come and see you later. You're very beautiful. Oh, hang on. Look at these guys here. They've got like poodle haircuts. Oh, my goodness me. You are so beautiful. Look at you. Oh, you've been shorn. Look at you. Aren't you gorgeous? Hi. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm sure you've all got names. Hello. Hi. And we've got, oh, sorry. Hello. Check you out. Yeah. Hi. Look at all these beautiful chickens. There are all sorts of chickens. All sorts. It's a very handsome rooster. I'm wandering back towards the bunk room. I've currently got my washing in the washing machine. And I've also got some sporum something stuff that's going to help fix my face because it's not looking that great. And sitting here, very much like Dr. Jakisevich wearing his scrubs, is a much happier charge. Laundry time, clean clothes time. I can't wait.
The ligaments up there with 4
What
bone
you
chips,
got,
2 big
Sloth?
bone chips, 2 small ones.
The end of my fried ice cream.
And it's just hasn't repaired.
We're so happy. We've got our little room. Oh, we've got our little room and a lot of chickens outside the door, those particularly roosters. And we've got our feet up. We're actually watching some telly. And let me just have a look. Oh, and we've got a beer. A beersies. Beersies after our lovely Mexican lunch. So good. What is all that noise that's going on outside?
My friend, the cock.
Oh, hang on. Oh, you've got chickens out. Oh, hang on. The roosters decided to stand outside our door and make rooster noises. That's okay. Hey, bro, keep it down. We've got our feet up. We're trying to relax in here.